Bible Study Guide, Day 66, Numbers 28 to 30. In Numbers 28, the Lord gives specific instructions to Moses regarding the daily offerings that are to be made at the tabernacle. These offerings are a way for the Israelites to continually show their dedication and commitment to God. The food offering is to be offered twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. The first part of the food offering is the burnt offering, which is meant to be a symbol of complete surrender to God, as the whole animal is consumed by fire. The food offering is to be offered together with a grain offering and a drink offering. The grain offering consists of flour and oil, representing the nourishment and sustenance that comes from God. The drink offering is wine, symbolizing joy and thanksgiving. These daily offerings are a reminder to the Israelites of their dependence on God for everything, and also serve as a way for them to continually express their gratitude and devotion to Him. In addition to the daily offerings, special offerings are to be made on the Sabbath day. These offerings are double the amount of the daily offerings, showing that the Sabbath is a time to give even more thanks and praise to God. The Sabbath is also a day of rest for the Israelites, a break from their daily work to focus on God and spiritual matters. This is a reminder for us today that it is important to set aside time to rest and connect with God amidst our busy lives. On the first day of each month, there are additional offerings to be made. These include a burnt offering, a grain offering, and a drink offering. The first day of each month is considered a special day, marking the beginning of a new month. These offerings are a way for the Israelites to acknowledge God's provision and blessings in their lives as they enter into a new season. On the 14th day of the first month, the Passover is to be celebrated. The Passover commemorates the night when God delivered the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. On the 15th day of the month, the Feast of Unleavened Bread begins and lasts for 7 days. During this time, only unleavened bread is to be eaten as a remembrance of the Israelites' hasty departure from Egypt. On the first day, there is to be a special offering made, and on the 7th day, a holy assembly is called. This time of celebration and remembrance serves as a reminder for the Israelites to never forget how God has delivered them from bondage and to always trust in His provision. On the day of first fruits, 7 weeks after the Passover, the Festival of Weeks is celebrated. This is a time where the first fruits of the wheat harvest are offered to God. It is also known as Pentecost in Greek and marks the birth of the Christian Church in Acts 2. The Israelites are instructed to present a burnt offering, a grain offering, and a drink offering on this day. This festival serves as a reminder to always give the first and best of what we have to God, trusting in His provision for the rest. On the first day of the 7th month, also known as the Feast of Trumpets, there are special offerings to be made. This day marks the beginning of the civil year for the Israelites and is a time to remember God's faithfulness in providing for them. On the 10th day of the 7th month, the Day of Atonement is observed. This is a solemn day where the high priest makes atonement for the sins of the people. 2 goats are used, one to be sacrificed as a sin offering, and the other to be set free in the wilderness, symbolizing the removal of sin. This day serves as a reminder for us today of the importance of seeking forgiveness and reconciliation with God. It is also a foreshadowing of Jesus' sacrifice on the cross for the forgiveness of our sins. On the 15th day of the 7th month, the Festival of Tabernacles begins. It lasts for 7 days and is a time to remember how God provided for and protected the Israelites during their journey in the wilderness. During this festival, sacrifices are made each day, and on the 8th day there is a holy assembly. This is a time of rejoicing and giving thanks for all that God has done and continues to do. In Numbers 30, the Lord sets guidelines for making vows and oaths. Once a vow or oath is made, it must be fulfilled according to God's law. However, there are allowances for a father or husband to annul the vow of a daughter or wife if he deems it unwise or unjust. This serves as a reminder for us today to carefully consider our words and commitments before making them, seeking God's guidance and wisdom. It is also important for us to lead our families in making wise decisions that align with God's will. Overall, the daily, monthly, and special offerings in these chapters serve as a constant reminder for us to give thanks, remember God's faithfulness, and continually seek His forgiveness and guidance in our lives. They also highlight the importance of rest, reflection, and prioritizing our relationship with God above all else. May we too be dedicated and grateful in our offering of worship to God. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help us spread the word. God bless you.